Hi guys, Dara here. Welcome to another episode of Dara. And so I was speaking to someone last week and we were talking about purpose. This thing called purpose. Just how do you know your purpose is on earth? How do you know if the skills that you have, the various skills that you have, all add up to one big thing, or is this something else entirely different that you're meant to be doing? It's just a real question mark. So I guess that's part of what inspired this episode. Today we'll be speaking with someone who personally inspires me and inspired me to take a leap of faith that got me closer to finding what my purpose might be on earth. His name is Anjola Awosika, also known as the Pastry Boy. I hope that listening to him and hearing his story gets you a bit closer to finding what your purpose is on earth and gives you the courage to chase after your dreams because they're valid. Okay? Enjoy.
My name is Anjola Awosika, also known as Pastry Boy. I'm a food and drinks photographer based in Lagos, Nigeria, and I love to tell stories through food. I am super thankful for the opportunity to be able to create food images and drinks images and be able to tell the African story through food.
What would you say has been your biggest struggle in life?
Finding myself and trying to understand what I stand for, trying to understand my purpose, and trying to, navigate life as a young person. I remember my very first job when this was 100 level from uni, and I just went to one of my uncle's office and said, I wouldn't mind working here. And it's like, oh yeah, sure, come. And I was 15, like 16. And starting from there to where I am now, or before now, it's been, just moving around in circles, my parents saying, okay, try this out. Some failures here and there, and you're just like, okay, what am I doing? Yeah. So finding myself was really, really hard.
What do you understand as your purpose?
I've always loved food, right? And I'd always loved to tell stories. And I always like to make things look good, right? So having to combine all that together is how I came up with, being this food guy.
I love that.
And it was a journey. Like I said, it was a journey. I remember when I was done with NYSC, I was coming with the mindset that, because I was a food guy right from the beginning, In secondary school, I studied, I took food and nutrition. I did the practical class, NECO, WAEC, In uni, I was baking. And then when I'm at home, I would cook. So I was already the food guy, right? So by the time I was done with NYSC, during my NYSC, I was baking in a restaurant in Calabar. By the time I was done with my NYSC, I was coming back to Lagos with the mindset that, I'm coming to start up my baking business. I wanted to bake, I wanted to, go all in, that kind of thing. I came back and reality struck. Like, where's the money? What do you have? I started working at Insight, and this urge. When when there's a urge for something, you want to do it.
Yeah.
So I was working at Insight, Ikeja GRA. I started eating out. Like going to different places. I started buying pastries. So many food things were just happening. I'm like, okay, let me start a blog. I went on this website developer, built a website, had some stock images, and then, I started writing about, pastries. So one day I'm like, okay, I think I'd like to do like videos. So I just, young mind, young boy, I just walked into my uncle's office and said that. He's like, hey, so how are you doing? Are you settling down? He said, I'm fine. And I go, so I started blogging and I showed him the website, and he's like, oh, okay. And I need a camera. A week later, he gave me 100,000 naira. And I remember I bought a camera, a mic, and I bought a tripod.
Yeah.
So that's how
It started.
it started. every food event
Yeah.
I was there. So whenever I am trying to attend an event, I'm looking for the agency that is running that event
Yeah.
so that I can get a press pass.
Love that. I feel like you're very driven, and that's one of the things that I respect about you. You're very self-driven.
Yeah.
But most of all, you're not afraid. You're not afraid to take risks. Because I
Yeah.
remember when you told me you were leaving inside, I was just like,
Yeah.
"Eh, from where to
Yeah.
where? Why? How?" I mean, I was really surprised. But then I think that you are part of the people that inspired me
Thanks.
to be courageous and jump and take a leap for what it is that I really want to do and
Yeah.
find my purpose as well.
True.
And that's part of why I really like the fact that you were able to tie together all those different things that you love, making things look good.
Yeah.
You know, and photography and food.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I'm trying to do as well. And I'm sure that so many people are trying to do that. You know,
True.
connect the dots. Like
Yeah,
there's so many
connecting
things
so
that
many
we all
things, so many
enjoy doing,
things,
but
so
how do
many-
you now connect it to find out your purpose, find out what it is that you're meant to be doing?
Yeah.
So I really respect that. I really respect that you've been self-driven from the beginning as well.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't wait for your parents to tell you what to do. You were doing
Oh, no,
it.
I
and
was.
then- so
I was
yeah,
doing it. I
that's-
didn't wait for anybody.
That's I really like that. So what would you say has been your biggest achievement?
I think access.
What do you mean?
For instance, when I was blogging and I was able to reach out to advertising agencies or PR agencies and say I wanted to. That's an access that a lot of people don't have.
So how were you able to get that access? How did you get that?
Maybe luck, or maybe
So is it like was it something you pushed for? You just reached out to them, or someone reached out to them on your behalf?
no, it was something I pushed for.
Okay.
I don't think anybody ever, aside from them understanding who I was and understanding what I want to do, but I made the move.
Yeah.
I was, because, and it comes with a mindset. So having that mindset was like, you know what, I'm going to get this thing and I'm going to go for it.
How can other people who may not have reached the level that you are at now create access for themselves? They don't know anybody. They don't, like, whether it's in the entertainment industry or in photography industry. How do you think they can create access for themselves?
I think one of the things that I discovered was that, understanding the industry that you're in and understanding the kind of opportunities in the industry and how you can get some of those opportunities. I'm in the food industry, right? And one of the ways to meet thought leaders in the food industry is through events. So aside from going to cover those events and people looking at this, who is this light-skinned boy just with a camera and a tripod talking to the camera, I was able to just have like a 30 seconds or 1 minute conversation.
In that conversation, what would you say? What did you say?
I think I just said, hi, my name is Anjola and I have a food blog.
Really? Just like, that's it?
Honestly.
Are you serious? But so many people have food blogs.
Yeah,
so many people do.
Because
what
I think
so many people do. So how do you have a conversation with them that results in you actually leaving with access to them?
So I think I was just very daring, right? And I just had the mindset that you were going to tell me no. Yeah, you tell me no to my face and I would walk away.
Wow. Thanks, actually. I feel like I've been inspired by this to actually push for what I want and create access for myself and have the confidence when I'm going to these events or when I'm sending these emails or just speaking to them that I am bringing something to the table. And hopefully everyone who's watching also feels that way, because, man, Nigeria is hard. We have to create the access for ourselves.
Hi, my name is Anjola Awosika and I am thankful.